Cimmeria, a city cloaked in silence, gray buildings scraped the sky, iron banners emblazoned with the regime's emblem hung lifelessly. Music, once the city's heartbeat, was now a whisper, a ghost of a memory. The tyrant ruled, his iron fist crushing every note, every rhythm. Fear was the only melody allowed. Kael, a young man with eyes full of unshed music, dared to remember. His heart beat not just for the game of cricket, but for the melodies that danced in his mind, waiting to be set free. In a world where creativity was stifled, Kael found solace in the rhythm of his thoughts, the harmony of his dreams.
In the cramped attic room, hidden from the ever-watchful eyes of the regime, he composed. The attic was his sanctuary, a place where the outside world could not intrude. Here, among the dust and shadows, Kael's true self emerged. The walls, lined with old cricket memorabilia, bore silent witness to his dual passions. The bat and ball were his tools of the trade, but the piano was his instrument of rebellion. His melodies, born of yearning and hope, flowed from his fingers to his battered piano, each note a testament to his unyielding spirit. The keys, worn from years of clandestine practice, responded to his touch with a familiarity that was both comforting and exhilarating. As his fingers danced across the ivory, the room filled with a symphony of emotions: joy, sorrow, defiance, and love. Filling the silence with forbidden beauty, the music was a stark contrast to the oppressive silence that dominated the world outside. It was a reminder of what had been lost, and a beacon of what could still be reclaimed. Each melody was a story, a fragment of a past that refused to be forgotten. The cricketers on the field, though unaware, moved in time with the unseen symphony, their actions a dance of resistance. Every note was an act of defiance. In a society that sought to crush individuality, Kael's music was a bold declaration of his existence. It was a refusal to be silenced, a cry for freedom that resonated with every strike of the ball, every cheer from the crowd. The game of cricket, much like his music, was a battleground where he fought for his right to be heard. And in that fight, he found his true melody.
Elara, a spirit as untamed as a desert wind, refused to be silenced. She was a force of nature, a whirlwind of passion and determination. Her presence on the cricket field was nothing short of electrifying. Every time she stepped up to bat, the crowd held its breath, knowing they were about to witness something extraordinary. Elara's journey was not just about the game. It was about breaking barriers and shattering expectations. She was a trailblazer, a pioneer in a world that often tried to confine her to the sidelines. But Elara was never one to be confined. She embraced the challenges, faced the adversities head-on, and emerged victorious time and time again. Her story was one of resilience, of fighting against the odds and coming out stronger on the other side. Elara's spirit was infectious, inspiring those around her to push their limits and strive for greatness. She was a beacon of hope, a symbol of what could be achieved with unwavering determination and a fierce belief in oneself.
Her voice, rich and powerful, was a beacon in the suffocating darkness. It was a voice that carried the weight of countless dreams and aspirations. When Elara spoke, people listened. Her words had the power to move mountains, to inspire change, and to ignite a fire in the hearts of those who heard her. She was not just a cricket player. She was a storyteller, a poet, a revolutionary. Her voice echoed through the stadium, reaching every corner, touching every soul. It was a voice that demanded to be heard, that refused to be ignored. Elara's voice was her weapon, her tool for change. She used it to challenge the status quo, to question the norms, and to advocate for a better, more inclusive world. Her voice was a testament to her strength, her courage, and her unwavering commitment to her cause. It was a voice that resonated with the hopes and dreams of many, a voice that inspired action and sparked a movement. She sang in the hushed whispers of the night, her melodies weaving tales of freedom and rebellion. Her songs were a reflection of her soul, a window into her innermost thoughts and desires. They were songs of hope, of defiance, of a longing for a world where everyone could be free to express themselves without fear of judgment or persecution. Elara's music was a powerful force, a catalyst for change. It brought people together, united them in a common cause, and gave them the strength to fight for what they believed in. Her melodies were a source of comfort, a reminder that they were not alone in their struggles. They were a call to action, a rallying cry for those who sought to make a difference. Elara's songs were a testament to her resilience, her unwavering spirit, and her unyielding belief in the power of music to change the world. Her melodies weaving tales of freedom and rebellion. Each note she sang was a declaration of her independence, a statement of her refusal to be silenced. Her music was a reflection of her journey, of the battles she had fought, and the victories she had won. It was a celebration of her strength, her courage, and her unwavering determination. Elara's melodies were a beacon of hope for those who felt trapped, a reminder that they too could break free from their chains and soar to new heights. Her songs were a testament to the power of the human spirit, a reminder that no matter how dark the night, there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Elara's music was a gift to the world, a legacy that would live on long after she was gone. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, one could find the strength to rise above and make a difference. Her voice resonated with a longing for a world where music flowed freely. It was a voice that spoke of dreams yet to be realized, of a future where everyone could live in harmony and peace. Elara's voice was a beacon of hope, a symbol of what could be achieved with unwavering determination and a fierce belief in oneself. It was a voice that inspired change, that challenged the status quo, and that gave people the courage to stand up for what they believed in. Elara's voice was a testament to her strength, her courage, and her unwavering commitment to her cause. It was a voice that resonated with the hopes and dreams of many, a voice that inspired action and sparked a movement. Elara's legacy was one of resilience, of fighting against the odds and coming out stronger on the other side. Her story was a reminder that no matter how difficult the journey, one could always find the strength to rise above and make a difference. Elara's voice was a gift to the world, a legacy that would live on long after she was gone. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, one could find the strength to rise above and make a difference.
Their paths collided on a night thick with the threat of rain. The air was heavy, the clouds brooding, and the distant rumble of thunder echoed the tension that hung in the atmosphere. It was a night that seemed to promise change, a night where destinies would be altered forever.
Drawn by a voice that resonated with his soul, he wandered through the narrow, winding streets. The sound was faint at first, a mere whisper carried by the wind, but it grew stronger, more insistent, pulling him towards its source. It was a voice unlike any he had ever heard, filled with a raw, unfiltered emotion that spoke directly to his heart. He found Elara singing in a hidden alleyway. Her voice was a beacon in the darkness, a light that cut through the gloom. She stood there alone, her eyes closed, lost in the music. It was as if the world around her had ceased to exist, and there was only the song, pure and unending.
Their eyes met, and in that instant, something profound passed between them. It was a connection that defied explanation, a bond forged in the crucible of shared experience and unspoken understanding. They were two souls who had found each other in the most unlikely of places, drawn together by a force greater than themselves. A shared defiance sparking between them. It was a defiance of the odds, of the expectations that had been placed upon them, of the world that sought to keep them apart. In each other's eyes, they saw a reflection of their own struggles, their own dreams, and their own determination to rise above it all. In that moment, their love story began. It was a story that would be written in the annals of time, a tale of passion and perseverance, of triumph and tragedy. It was a story that would inspire those who came after them, a testament to the power of love and the indomitable human spirit. a melody woven from rebellion and hope. Their love was a song that defied convention, a symphony of defiance and desire. It was a melody that would echo through the ages, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a spark of light, a glimmer of hope that can ignite the flames of change.